Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Mountaineers get enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks. Last week, they've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kansas State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Using the quick game. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. To the air, it's Wilkins. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the defense pays that blitz off with just what you want, putting the O in third and long.
And a lot of people get conservative on third and long and drop a lot of people. I like bringing pressure. Tell the QB, you better get the ball out of your hand fast because we're coming for you. Blitz gets home. Nice job by the defense being aggressive on third and long.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Bringing it back, it's Nash. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Pressure coming. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Avoids pressure. They're bringing heat. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. He's going to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge. And you can see that defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that O-lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
Offense gets set for second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Paul. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Back to pass. It's Wilkins. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Wildcats! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Wake Forest. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the big...
And they got him for the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They feed him again. Keeps the legs moving. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking for a man, it's Wilkins. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. This one's complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It is perfect. Right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
And the Mountaineers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football. This team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on it just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he got loose, it was all over. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 18 to Kansas.
They'll run it from the gun.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to the running game. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Catch in the middle, it's Farmer. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They try to pop a run on the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Farmer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it, and they convert. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Snagged on the outside, it's Paul. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabs it in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Wilkins. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in...
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.